All right, so how about a little where we've been, where we're going? Last time, I guess not this weekend, but last weekend, I did 2 theater shows. I did one in Chattanooga, Tennessee, that was sold out. Oh, our baby woke up. And we're trying to do a little sleep training for the baby, so he woke up, but we're not ignoring him. We're just hoping he goes back to sleep. But so I did Chattanooga, the Walker Theater, sold out. Was really great. Sold out. I'm very excited because I've been doing shows in Chattanooga for a long time. I started featuring at the Comedy Catch, featuring for some headliners that were not selling a lot of tickets, and then I began to headline, and I was not selling a lot of tickets, and I just kept going back until, the last couple of times I was at the Comedy Catch, we sold out quite a few shows. So I had a lot of fun for a long time doing shows at the Comedy Catch, and this was my first time, going to Chattanooga and doing a theater of my own. And it was really cool to sell it out. I was really pumped. Got to see a lot of friends. My sister lives nearby, and a lot of the family came. And then I got to see some old Hyman's friends. My buddy Eric Lonez, who used to host at the Comedy Catch quite a bit, was there. A lot of fun. And then on Saturday, I went to Bowling Green, Kentucky, to Sky Pack. Now, I sold more tickets at Sky Pack than I did in Chattanooga, but it was a much larger theater, double the size. But really great. They treated me so nice there. They were so good. The lady that drove us from the hotel, Alec Parent opening for me, the lady that drove us from, the baby's crying. I'm just having a hard time focusing on talking.
Let me go see.
Yeah, because he's just, he is right below us. But we had Alec on the way from the hotel to the venue in Bowling Green. The lady driving, I didn't think she was particularly driving wild, but as we hit downtown Bowling Green, it felt like she was starting and stopping real fast at all the red lights. And I thought to myself, I'm like, dang, am I getting sick? I was like, I don't feel great. And then we pull up to the venue, get out, and the moment we get there, Alec jumps out of the car and he goes, was that driving insane or what? And it just took me back because I was like, wow, the lady's standing right there. But he said it before she got out of the car, and apparently he was sitting in the back seat, I was in the front. He got really sick, and it affected him big time. So going out on stage, he was supposed to do 20, 25 minutes. He ended up doing 15, and that 15 was a struggle. I'd never seen him do that bad. And I was watching him. It was hilarious to me in a lot of ways, except for the fact that, well, this is a big show, and I want this to go really well. But I ended up doing like an hour and 25 minutes at that show, and I was like, that's awesome. That feels good. That's the kind of stuff I want to do. I want to do these 90-minute theater shows, and I want my opener to do about 15 minutes. That's what I want. I want to do an hour 15 minimum, and then maybe go over. Now, if I start selling big-time tickets and doing 2 shows a night, that might be too much. But if I'm just doing one show, I definitely want to do over an hour. I love doing that. I had so much fun doing that. Those shows were great. Oh, in Chattanooga, I had my friend Vince Fabra, who I came up doing comedy with. I had him come out and do 15 off the top, and that was really a lot of fun. And then Alec Parent on that show too. And then coming up this weekend, I'm going to be in Arizona. I'll be at CB Live in, I don't know why I can never remember the name of this town. It's not Phoenix. It's not Tempe. It's a very nice part of town. And I don't know why. I can never think of it. but I'll be Thursday. I'll be there, CB Live, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be at the Tempe Improv. Now I go to Phoenix all the time, and I've been doing stand up live in Phoenix, which is great. I love it, but I've not done the Tempe Improv in a long time. I don't think I've ever actually headlined a full weekend. I was one weekend I featured for. Oh, man, I'm really blanking. I featured for, CB Live says Phoenix. It is Phoenix, but there is a particular side of town. But anyway, CB Live. Heather McDonald. I was in Tempe Improv. I was featuring for Heather McDonald on Friday and Saturday, and then the early shows, and then I was headlining my own show, the late show, Friday and Saturday. And I really had a great time there. I've always liked the Tempe Improv. I featured for Robert Kelly there. I featured for comedian Bob Marley there. And I love that club. So I'm very excited to be going back. And I'm not trading on the other club. The club is CB Live is owned, and Stand Up Live and Tempe Improv, I believe, are all owned by the same people. So, just moving around a bit. But I like the Tempe side. It's a college area. I feel like it's just a fun area. It's a nice hamburger spot that I've been to a couple of times when I'm over there. It's great. I've rode a scooter all over town in Tempe. I had a cigar at a place and sat and talked with some people for a long time.